Ah, we are live. Welcome back to another stream of rigging. Alright, so today's agenda, let me just do a full screen. There we go. Today's agenda, we're gonna have to fix the joint position of the arm. Right now it's bending a little weird. As you can see, if I were to rotate this in the y-axis, you can see that it's not really even. That's because, I thought it was a good idea to have this be closer towards the where the elbow is, right? But yeah, that kind of backfired. And then we're gonna work on some corrective triceps, right? Right now we have the corrective bone set up for the biceps, as you can see. Let me just turn off the subdivision. And yeah, take a look at that, right? There you go. So without the correction, it looks like this, right? It just clips through the arm, and with the correction turned on, it looks like this. So that's nice. We're gonna do the same thing for the triceps, and then lastly, we're gonna work on some corrective hip bones. Right now it's kind of concaving in like so, and we're gonna fix that. And then we're gonna just freestyle towards the end of the stream. Hopefully we'll be able to do all of this within a single stream, and then maybe we could mess around with the hair rig. We'll see. Ile, what a coincidence. I just checked the time and got on to see if you were live. Yo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I am a little late today. I just went live like a few minutes ago. So yeah, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, Ile? Welcome. Sorry for being late, guys. But yeah, I left the house pretty late for the. I left home for the gym pretty late today. Kind of lost track of time, but anyway, we are here. Welcome to the stream. Let me just put OBS away and let's begin. Doing well. Just finished lunch. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm doing good. Just finished lunch. I hope you had a good meal. What did you have today? What did you have? I think I only had chicken today. Alright, let's work on the corrective bones for the... No. Let's fix the arm joint position real quick. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna bring... let me just hide these bones real quick. And then I'll bring that there. And let's see, oh, I didn't have symmetry turned on, not ideal. Let me turn that on. You had Cobb salad with chicken. Oh, hell yeah. Delicious, my favorite. That sounds good. Healthy. I had a chicken breast and some chicken thigh. And after this stream, I'm probably gonna go cook me some chicken breast again. But don't be deceived. The chicken breast that I have at home is actually really delicious. It's not as dry. It's not, bodybuilder level of dry, It's actually good chicken breast. Let's see. That looks not so bad. Maybe I could try putting that in the middle a little bit more. Let's see. Okay. I'm not mad about this. Yeah, I haven't done the bone for the pole because I don't exactly know how to do that. I'm gonna have to look at the tutorial or the course. A very chicken day for you. It is a very chicken day for me. It's one of the best meats and can be great, so I get it. Yeah. And it's really convenient to get. I hope I'm live on YouTube. I think I am, right? Okay, great. Yeah. I'm just on an unusual time. Wait, no. Is it live? I'm worried that I'm not live because I have the schedule set a little late. But let me just. Okay, I am. Great. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm just on at an unusual time. But okay, now that is set, I will delete these bones. 1, 2, and 3. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, good. Let me hide these. You inspire me, bro. Oh, thanks for the kind words. Welcome to the stream, Don. Welcome. Alright, I'm gonna have to delete these bones. There we go. And then we'll duplicate that and subdivide this. There we go. And we'll call this 01. Let me just make sure that that it works before I proceed. Yeah, I think we lost the weight paint. I thought that would transfer over. I guess not. Let me just make sure it's... Yeah, I think it's because of the naming convention. Yeah, okay, I'm just being dumb. Okay, let's see. Alright, sweet, that works. I was worried that it wasn't gonna work. But it works, so good. Let me just double check. Make sure it's not as. I'll separate these bones. No. I'll clear parent and disconnect bone. Now I'll just parent these bones to this. How long do you think it'll take you to complete all the characters? Ooh, that's a good question. A tough one to answer. I'm not exactly sure, but so far this character is taking me a while. I am hoping to finish all of the characters by the end of, or rather, should I say, the mid-second quarter of this year, because I'm hoping that I'll only get faster and faster, right? I can only hope. That is the goal. So yeah, the goal is to finish the characters by second quarter of the year, and then we'll be able to proceed on with the environment stuff and some of the voice acting stuff, right? I'm probably gonna take the slightly unconventional route. I'll probably just block out the environment, work on the animation blockouts, and then have the voice have the blockout sent over to Niche for the voiceovers, and then at the meantime I'll refine stuff, you know. Love your dedication, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Alright, I'm gonna have to do the same thing for these guys over here. I'm gonna have to unparent these bones, clear parent, and then parent these guys over here. And yeah, obviously the names are all messed up, so let's fix those, fix them up. I hope nothing is broken. Let's see. Alright, cool. I think that worked out well. Let me just take a look at the Alright, sweet. Oh, hell yeah. It worked out well. Okay, cool. Now let me just do the same thing for the forearms. I think this time I would want... yeah, I need 4 bones, right? So let's go into edit mode and delete these 4 bones. And we'll duplicate this bone and subdivide it into 3. So we'll have 4 bones. And then we'll clear the parent. Oh, I don't have screencast keys turned on, my bad. Keep offset. Okay. So now, if anyone is wondering what the hell is going on right now, right? What I'm basically doing is basically what I had initially set up was. Let me just do that. What I have initially set up was for this main bone to, or should I say, the weight paint of the upper arm to be painted on the main bone, and then once I've distributed all of the weight paint to the respective the big segment of the like the chest bone and the spine bone. I then subdivided this arm, the major arm bone, into 3 bones, and then redistribute the weight paint to these 3 bones. That way, when it comes time to animate, we can have these little tweaker bones, just for a little visual idea of what. A visual representation of what that would look like. It'll end up looking something like this, right? You'll have these 3 sphere balls, which you can then go in and tweak things. It's not perfect, but yeah, I'll probably have to parent this bone to this. So there we go. Yo, Marshall, Luca, welcome to the stream, guys. Sorry I'm late today. First, there you go. Hello. Yeah, sorry for being late today. I left the house a little late, and sorry about yesterday, the lack of stream yesterday, because, yeah, I went out to touch grass, and, and I touched grass a little longer than I thought I was going to, so there we go. I am all rejuvenated. I'm back. Okay, let me see. Okay, anyway, let me just rename these forearm bones real quick. 1, L. Let me just make sure that the name's right. Let me just clear these bones real quick. I don't want them right now. Clear bone widget. Okay. Did you have a nice weekend? I had a really great weekend. A really great weekend. I caught up with friends, and yeah, it was really fun. What about you? You had a good weekend? Sweet. Okay, let's do the same for these guys. Change that to R. Yo, Dave, welcome to the stream. Did you go to school for this, and do you think you need to go? Not for this specifically, no. I did go to 2 different visual effects schools in the span of 5 years. But I went to visual effects school, which we did tackle 3D a little, but nothing in this regard, right? Nothing in this field. We didn't tackle character design and character rigging, animation, all that stuff. So, do you need to go to school for this? Nope. In fact, I learned how to do a lot of these things on YouTube, and for rigging, I took, and I'm currently still taking, The Art of Effective Rigging 2 by Pierre Picard. So far, so good. I'm still in the midst of chapter 7. A lot to dissect, a lot to process, a lot of rewatching to do. So yeah, you definitely don't need school for this, for sure. You do not need school for this. Clear parent, keep offset. Yo, Childish, hello. Sounds good, just chilling with the kids. Had a movie night with popcorn. That sounds delicious. That sounds like a good time. Very cozy. Very nice. What did you watch over the weekend? Alright, everything has been nicely redistributed. Alright, just to make sure that things are nicely in place, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to do a little constraint test. So once again, let's do, let me just save, and then Shift Control C, not stretch to, what is it again? Copy rotation, there we go. Local. And we only want to copy the y-axis, okay. There we go, and we only need like about 50% of the rotation. Okay, I think things are, oh man. Okay, things are a little off now. Let me just reposition this bone. There we go. Okay. Let me just make sure the roll isn't... Yeah, the roll is all messed up. I do want to keep the roll of the hand, so I'll have this follow this instead of the other way around. There we go. And I'll have the little bones inside follow the main bone. Alright, let's just make sure that the same has been applied on the other side. I think it has. I think it's all nicely set up. Okay, cool. Let me just do the same for these bones then. There we go. Alright. Guardians of the Galaxy. Nice. The first movie. That's a good one. That's a feel-good movie for sure. Oh shit. Did I mess this up? Let me just hide these bones real quick. Alright, let me just take a look at the hand bone. Just make sure it's not too messed up. Not the hand bone, what am I saying? The hand rig. Basically ungloved is what I meant. Mr. Yan is finally back. Mr. Yan, as in Yan Sculpts. The first one, and the kids enjoyed it very much because of the Rocket or a Groot duo. Oh, yeah. Pretty peak. Oh, I'm glad you had a good time with your kids. Sounds like a good time. Alright, and then what I'm gonna do is copy the rotation of this bone over to this. We want 50% local space and only the y-axis. There we go. And we'll just copy this over. Do you think you can make a living in this industry? I mean, you absolutely could. But I won't lie, it is not like, the best time right now because, obviously a lot of the... if you're more of like an independent freelancer, you might find it a little difficult to find, a job. But I would say a lot of the skill sets... Well, if we're talking, character stuff, right, it's still very applicable in many fields, like, game dev. I'm pretty sure a lot of, like, game studios would need character artists. Again, don't take my word for it, though. I'm a content creator with pretty much no experience in the industry, right? All of my knowledge in the quote-unquote, my quote-unquote knowledge from the industry is really, it's all through, talks. It's not based on personal experience, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt. But although we are in tough times, that I won't lie. I'd like to say yes. I think you can. But we are. The sea is a little rocky right now. The tide is a little rough. Tide is rough, but it's not impossible. Janskolps, really? He's back? On Twitch? On Twitch or on YouTube? Sorry about the foot post on Discord. Oh no, there's foot posts now. General. Okay, that's very... Oh, that looks delicious. Damn you, Marshall. Bad. Alright, this looks great. Hell yeah, that is so much better than what it was. Let me just give you guys a little reference as to what it was before. Oh shit. No! I did that by accident, but okay. Well, you know what? I accidentally clicked on the right file, so good on me, I guess. So this is what it was before. Right, you can see that because of the position of the joints, I had it pushed back a little because this makes for a good damn, 1 sec. Yeah, this makes for a good elbow well, how do I, distortion. It paints well, okay? Like, it looks good for the elbows, but it turned out pretty ass for the forearms, right? You can see it's kind of dipping down here, it's droopy, and it kind of, it distorts sideways. Not ideal. So now the results are a lot better. It's great. YouTube. Oh, okay. A new video, you're saying. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Are you rigging from scratch? Yes, I am, Tiger. Welcome to the stream. Cheeseburger. Yummy, yummy, yum, 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 yum. Give me fucking cheeseburger. Alright, let's twist this into like a... Are you guys aware of that meme? Yummy, yummy, yum, 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 yum. Give me fucking cheeseburger. Holy crap. Holy crap. Alright, it's not perfect by any means. The shirt it has a lot of work has to be done, right? Actually, let me see. Can I maybe copy that? Yeah, I'll just copy this for now. Copy rotation, whoops. I'll do local space, and I'll probably only need like, what, 50%. Alright, Z. And let's bring that up. Okay, let me just remove his shirt. Yeah, a lot of work needs to be done, as you can see. But we are on the right track for sure. So that's great, I guess. Let me remove those real quick. What are your thoughts on AI? Oh no. Oh no. Not again. My thoughts on AI. Oh. Check that on the bingo card, guys. But my thoughts on AI, I couldn't care for it. I mean, I'm assuming you're talking specifically about generative AI, right? Specifically generative AI. Wait, is this copying the right thing? Okay, let me just boom, boom, boom. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean up a lot on the weight paint, but that's fine. We can fix that along the way. There we go. Yo, Odyssey, welcome to the stream. Okay. La 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 la. Like a smaller version of the hog over here. He do be looking huge. That is for sure. Man, the arm needs a lot of fixing. What if you do 0.25? 0.25. Love from South Africa, bro. Hey, shout out South Africa. We have quite a bit of South Africans here in this chat. Appreciate y'all. That is really cool. Grass got with a 10 stream streak. Thank you. Holy, 10 stream streak. That's quite a lot of streak. Quite a lot of streams. Holy. How are you doing today? That is Naki himself for a reference on that body flexing much, bruh. Yo, Grass, I am pro AI and plan to use it while also using Blender and whatnot. There you go. Yo, Kelly, when are you going to have an entire course? To buy an entire course? Ooh, that is tough. It's tough to say when, considering the plan that I have for 2026. But I guess whenever I feel ready. I'll probably start off small with like a simple, cute character, right? Nothing too ambitious, but I would assume that it would consist of like the entire workflow, probably. But again, I don't want to make any promises though. But it would be nice to be able to create a course for sure. That was one of my goals. So yeah, it would be nice for sure. Actually, what if okay, can I if I were to copy, let me just clear these constraints real quick. And then maybe do this. Observing how you're doing that progress, but overall fine today. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine today. Observing how I'm doing that progress. Well, I hope it's not too boring. It is a very, very repetitive process. 29? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. 29. Well, 29 this... wait. Oh my god, yes. 29, there you go. 29. Yo mama and yo crack. Yo, welcome to the stream. It's always hilarious to hear your name. Okay, I will manually twist these guys. Feels a little weird. How do I want to go about doing this? Like, it looks good here until I do this. So maybe, yeah, I could maybe parent that to that. Let me think this through real quick. How do I want to rotate this? I do want to rotate that, and... can we copy from this? What would that look like? I doubt it, but let me just give it a shot anyway. Oh wait, damn it, I had it the wrong order. There we go. We want the last selected bone will be what the would be where the constraint would be applied on. That hierarchy always messes with my head. 11 days to next 3D challenge. Damn. Okay. And you said you were taken up on the challenge, right, Grass? Best of luck with that. What would you say is harder, drawing and animating fight scenes, or using 3D and animating fight scenes? Ooh. I feel like they would both have their own set of challenges, and it also depends on how... depends on the style of animation for both 2D and 3D. I would say that, you know, to get like a watchable results, I would say... to get like watchable results, I would assume, right? I'm only assuming that 3D would be easier. Yeah. But I don't know if I'm saying that because I'm used to, like, I'm more proficient at 3D than I am in 2D. So if I had to guess, I would say 3D would be easier. But again, you're right. If you're talking 2D stickman, 2D stickman animation versus arcane style of animation, right? Fight scene, I mean, sorry. Stickman fight scenes versus arcane fight scenes. I would probably argue that it would be tougher to do the arcane one as opposed to the stickman and fight scene, right? But then we're talking like Super Cube level of fight scene versus arcane 3D fight scenes, then that is very, very debatable. I would argue it's tougher to do whatever they did in Super Cube. But again, I don't know. Ooh, that looks a little wonky. Maybe some corrective bone right there is needed, and this right there, it's definitely not working. So let me just clear these guys and have it so that this copies that. Oops, and this to that. What do you think about the Iron Mouse song? Oh, the Wow 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 song. It's actually catchy, I would say, but yeah, it is getting dunked on right now. I think it's definitely overblown, but I think it can be an acquired taste for sure. But it's definitely the hate is definitely overblown. Local space. Wah 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 wah. Oof. Yikers. Yeah, it looks good there until you rotate the arm. Gets all wonky. It goes from nice and shredded to, you know, injecting random crap in your arm. That's unfortunate, but I'll fix that eventually. Don't worry about this. Your opinion? You think 3D would be easier since all the assets are done, and all you have to do is move the rigs even easier if you have motion suits? I mean, that is, you're not wrong, and in the sense that the assets are done, but again, it really depends on what kind of fight scenes you're talking about, right? Would it be easier to do like an arcane level of style of fight scenes versus like a stickman animation fight scene? I don't know. But I mean, you may be right. I haven't done both, so but I think it really comes down to what style you're comparing between. Oh. Okay, why is this part that part is not red? Okay, let's do 0.5. Yo, Maestro, welcome to the stream. Am I the only one stuck in 3.6? I'm pretty sure a lot of people still utilize 3.6 because of some of the changes made in, for instance, like the shader nodes. But yeah, I'm on the latest version right now. Stickman can be hard too, depends on how smooth you want the animation to be, and your character model has that arcane-like style to it. Honestly, if anything, it kind of reminds me of Dishonored. Ooh, Dishonored. Not sure if you played that game or not. I haven't played it, but I have seen the concept arts on ArtStation, and yeah, I'm a huge fan of the style for sure. But yeah, I guess it depends on the the level of complexity we're talking about. Alright, let's do... Yo, Sanita, welcome to the stream. I fell asleep last stream due to exhaustion. Oh no. Well, it's you know, I hope you're all well rested up now. Right. Yo, Mike, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Oh shit, do I have projection turned on? Projected turned on? I did. I had it turned on. Let me just undo all of the crap that I've done. Okay. Let's do this again. Yeah, I'm not feeling the triceps. Like the way it bends. I don't know what about it. I don't know why it's I don't know why it's going that way. Wait, well, I don't know why it's turning out this way. Let me just rotate that. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, let me just remove these constraints. I probably have them set up wrongly. I'll figure this out off stream. Let me just delete those and make it so that yeah, do that. Now manually twist them accordingly. Gingers, welcome back to the stream. Hello, hello. Tired schools and we haven't even sort of started the hard stuff. Not only that one of... Holy crap. The run-on sentence is crazy. Tired schools as we haven't even started the hard stuff. Not only that one of my stupid ass classmates sent corn in the class group chat. I couldn't tell that it was corn because it looked like a normal video. Okay, I see. Holy shit, that was difficult to read. Well, that sucks. That sucks that you got sent corn in school. What the heck? To be honest, that small detail will be missed by most people. Anywho. This little detail, I don't know, it's deforming. It's looking a little weird. It's like it's deforming a little weird. Yeah, see? Ugh. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. I want it to be only going about that much. Should I maybe have it so that this bone is parented to this bone? Keep offset. Let's see what that looks like. Ugh. What about this bone? Do you know the emo version, Cry For Me? No, I have no idea. I've never listened to it. But I can kind of hear it in my head. Would you say patience is important when it comes to Blender? Oh yeah. It definitely is. For sure. I mean, it kind of applies to anything in general, really. But yeah, it requires patience for you to learn how to, you know, first learn how to navigate around Blender, and then navigate around Blender, learn how to do, you know, many different things. Well, it really depends on what you want to do, right? And then you got to learn how to do those things. And those things, they typically require you to learn a few things. So yeah, it definitely requires patience. White hair is cool, not gonna lie. Fair enough. If you want to talk about bad CGI shit, I've been terrible CGI. I've seen terrible CGI movies from 2010s to 2020, usually from smaller teams of people that looked awful. This honestly looks like DreamWorks stuff, man. Oh damn, thank you. Yeah, that means a lot. Thank you. I try. Alright, I think I'm gonna change things up a little. Maybe bring this a little higher. Let's do like 85. Negative 85. Ah, there we go. Cool. It's not perfect. I'm gonna have to fix this up, clean things up off stream, right? But I'll leave the boring stuff off stream. So let's work on, you know, something that's a little more fun to see it come to fruition. AKA the triceps corrective bone. So let's see. Before I move on, just take a quick peek. Yeah, look at that. Look at the little pinch right here. All of that I'll fix it off stream eventually. Don't worry about this. But yeah, right now this is what it looks like. Right. It's not perfect by any means. Holy crap, look at a little that's hilarious. Alright, let's maybe make this a little less crazy looking. I'll probably, let's see. Damn it. I'll probably do like a 0.1 for the weight paint on the shoulders so that the crease isn't so drastic. Peak physique, my boy. Hell yeah. Nice burp, thanks. Do you think you'll ever form your but do you ever think you'll form your own studio and hire people working under you? My own studio? Well, never say never, but a studio, maybe like a little team. I guess that would count as a studio, right? But yeah, maybe a little team. Sure, I wouldn't be opposed to that at all. I think that would be that would be really, really cool. Oh man. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, what is going... Ah, there it is. Okay. There it is. Let me do a 0.1 on these guys. Transition's a little harsh right now. Hire me, hire me! Yo, Solo, welcome to the stream. How many hours do you spend doing 3D a day? Ooh. Oh, that is tough. I don't gauge my time, but I would say, you know, the normal working hours, right? You know, at least 8 hours a day, probably. I would assume. I don't like, you know, I don't check my time, but at least 8 hours a day. But probably more than that, to be honest. I'm pretty much doing this all day. If not, I'm watching... Well, besides watching YouTube videos or, you know, watching... well, as of late, you know, some certain... some anime and, you know, shows with my friends. Normally I'm watching... Either watching, you know, the course on rigging, or I'm doing 3D. So pretty much doing 3D all the time. So yeah, 8 hours at least, if not more. Yeah, but then, you know, on days where, you know, it's... When it comes a little closer to posting something on social media, then you know, the time spent in 3D would go down a little. Because, you know, most of my time would go into the editing software, putting together, you know, the videos and whatnot. But yeah, I'm pretty much doing Tiny Naki stuff all the time. The emo version, Cry For Me? No, I do not know. 3 to 5 people would seem manageable, working on the models, animation, background, music, storyboarding, all that lovely shit. Now, that would be fun, I won't lie. Like, it would be fun to work with a small team, but... You know, for now, I'll probably go solo until I am certain that certain of a business model. You know, like certain that whatever I'm doing for Tiny Naki would work out and would bring in money. You know, I wouldn't want to bring people in just to have them retrenched. Don't hire me, please. Don't have the time. You're hired. Naki has added squash. Are there any jiggle physics like for hair movements? Not yet. No. Not yet. Not that it's impossible, but yeah. I mean, I haven't even gotten to the hair yet, so I'll aim to do the hair tomorrow. I'll aim. No promises, but. Most likely will happen yesterday, if not the day after, right? The hair rig is happening soon. I've still yet to do the FK IK switch thing yet. You know, I'm kind of going all over the place, to be honest. And I've skipped certain parts, like well, I'm supposed to duplicate the deformation bones, and have, like, you know, another set of bones called the original bones, which would have all the constraints or you know, things. No, not constraints, but like would have all of the other bones parented to, right? But I pretty much skipped that step. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna regret doing that. I'm sure there's a reason why Pierre Picot did that, but I'll suffer later on. Enjoy now, suffer later. Okay. Let's move on to. Let's see. All right, let's move on to the second agenda of the day. Corrective triceps. So we're gonna add the corrective bone for the triceps and have it lengthen whenever the biceps are shortened, whenever the forearm is bent, and then have it go back to you know, its original position, the shortened position, right? Yo, Splits. Damn, you just left suffering for future Naki? Exactly. Can you send the link? Well, you feel free to drop the link in chat. I just won't be watching it on stream. Because, you know, we gotta get things done today. I'm pretty behind time. Trying to find peace in a school. Oh, okay, you're talking to Odyssey. Okay. Reminds you of the Terminator. Oh, is it the physique? Is it the facial expression? All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create. Let's see. All right. I'll start with this. All right. I'm gonna do cursor to selected, and then go into rig, and do Control A. No, Shift A. Alright. And then we're gonna go back into object mode and do cursor to selected. And then go back to edit mode and selection to cursor. There we go. Let's bring that in this way. Alright, that looks about right. I do want to fix the roll. Actually, maybe the roll of the biceps is off. I wonder if it is. Yo, Rebel, welcome back to the stream. Welcome. Bro making Arnold Schwarzenegger in his teens. Hell yeah. He is pretty damn jacked. Maybe a little too jacked. Alright, let me just make sure that it you know what? Come to think of it, I might have to resort to shape keys for this one. Because, you know, when the triceps are lengthened, the transition point, like the tendon isn't that visible. I might have to, like, smooth things out a little. But let's focus on bringing the triceps down first, right? The way he pronounced that name was a little weird. Oh, well, I knew someone was gonna bring that up. It was only a matter of time. He also reminded of Guts from Berserk. Guts. Is it the yeah, okay. I see. I see what you're saying. He is pretty damn jacked. Okay. Alright, now let's get back into this, right? Let's see. Alright, I'll have this parent to that. So let me just hide this. Let me just rename this real quick. What do I call this? Corrective Tricep L. And I'll duplicate this. No, symmetrize this. There we go. And then I'll parent the body to this and with empty groups. There we go. Now an empty group for this should be created. Oh damn, I thought I had a burp there. Yo, Yash, welcome to the stream. I see. Damn you, Splits. That's for you. Griffith? Who is Griffith? Hi, Yash. Okay, I'll have this. Okay, let me just do a transformation constraint and then have this go to the armature bone. I want the forearm bone, and I only want to. I want the local space. Then when we rotate, damn it. When we rotate the forearm by the z-axis by 80 degrees, I want this to go down by about that much, which we'll figure out later, okay? So map from rotation, right, from the target, 80 degrees along the the z-axis. So let's do 80 degrees. We're gonna map to the y-axis of this bone, so that, and we want to take this from the z rotation, right? So y source axis, this, z, this, these values. And whenever we hit 80 degrees, I want this to go down by how much? Let's see. Negative 0.7-ish, yeah. Right, did that work? Okay, let's go the other way around instead. There we go. Alright, cool. Great. Bruh, why does it do that? Okay. How's it going? Wait, how's it going? You think you're gonna start building the environment soon? Ooh, soon? Not sure about soon, but it will be happening sometime, hopefully in the second or third quarter of the year. Naki turned into a teacher occasionally. Yo, Denji, welcome back. Double jointed to the extreme, I know, right? Hey, Denji. Excited for it? I'll do my best to finish the characters as soon as possible, as quickly as possible. The good news is that two of the characters are masked, so that means that 2 characters out of the 6 won't require any facial rigging. Thankfully. 2 characters will be masked. No facial rigging required. We only have to facial rig 4 characters, which is still plenty, but it's still a lot. But it's a lot less than 6, and I'll take that. Okay, let's go into the rest position, or actually, instead I'll keyframe this guy. Zero. Alright, cool. Now we have that. Okay, cool. Let's go back into weight paint and let's begin painting. Okay, let's start a little slow. Ooh, do I need to move it down that much? Yeah, I think that's a little excessive. Let's bring this back up a little. I am moving it a little much. I'll have to set these both to X, Y, Z Euler. We don't need all of that rotation. Time for it to go. Bye, Maestro. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Let's bring this up a little. We don't need that much movement. Still a little much. Let's do that. Okay, cool. Let's begin. Weight paint. I'll start with this. Let me just make sure that projected is turned off. I want it set to sphere so that I don't paint through the mesh. That might be a little much. Let's be a little less ballsy, right? Let's do 0.5. Okay, a little better. Let's gradually paint the rest of the triceps, the tendon area. Though I don't want them to crease, so I might have to... I'm gonna need the gradient to be a little less harsh. So 0.3. Maybe I'll do 0.4 here. Right, okay. Same for me, where are you? I believe Maestro is in South Africa. If I had to make a guess. Okay, cool. Let's do 0.1 for these vertices. There we go. 0.2 for this one. 0.1. There you go. That's how you do corrective bones. It's really this simple, right? I'm thinking if I should add another bone down here so that I could push that out, or I should just rely on shape keys. Probably, yeah. Most likely in South Africa. Let me see if there's a... There's another way to go about this. Let's see, corrective smooth maybe. Smooth corrective, and then we'll do... What is this thing called? Corrective tricep L. Yo, that's kind of nice. What if I were to do the corrective smooth for the biceps as well? What would that look like? Ah, wrong one. Let's do the left side. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a damn minute. Why is that nice? Why do I kind of like that? Let's see what it looks like when I turn on the subdiv. Let me just save. And let's see what that looks like. Not bad. What about without? Oops. Here we go. I'm not at this stage in character modeling yet. So I don't fully understand this part yet. That's fine. Me, a few weeks ago, probably wouldn't understand this part either, to be honest. So yeah, just take your time. Hold up, that is nice. I guess compared to that, right? Ooh. Alright, let me just corrective smooth. Alright. I'm thinking of bringing out the shape keys for this one. Understand it? Yes. Can do it? No. Valid. Dude, that's magic, right? That's kind of wild. I don't know if that's gonna eventually backfire, but so far it looks good. Okay, now the lengthening part for the triceps. Like I said, I might have to bring out the shape keys. Let me just let me think about this real quick. Do I want to just do corrective bones? Because, you know, corrective bones Yeah, let's do corrective bones. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's very possible. Okay. Let me just make sure that that the weight paint is being symmetrized. Okay, cool. It is. I want to rig muscle. I want to muscle rig a model since the first time you watch people. Sorry, I read that in both perspective. You want to rig. Wow, if I can read, that would be great. You want to muscle rig a model since the first time you watch people breathing in Warcraft 3 cinematics. Ah, never did it. Oh, why not? Give it a shot. Okay, now let's maybe up the how do I want to go about this? This is tough. You just finished retopologizing a shark's tail, and man, it was a pain in the rear end for you. Yeah, that is retopology in a nutshell. I do feel that retopology is like, you know, having pain in the rear end, for sure. I do feel the same sentiment. Maybe I could do that, and then I'll bring. Wait, let me just remove the corrective thing for now. Oh, maybe 15 is a bit much. No, 20. I mean, let's do 10. What was the other one? 8. Okay. Let's reduce that. Maybe increase that.
This is 非常好的 chili sauce.
Hey, Sick Ripper, hello. Welcome to the stream. One question, are you rating someone and are you lazy? Am I lazy? Am I a lazy person? I don't know, but am I rating someone? I don't know. It really depends on how much I'm able to get done on stream, and probably not. I might not rate somebody today just because I do have quite a bit to finish. I think for now I'll say no. I won't be rating anyone today. And am I lazy today? I don't know, I feel pretty productive today. Yo, thank you. This looks very complicated. It's more so tedious. It is tedious for sure. You just watched some of the FFX cinematics on Saturday and they're so goated, but again, FF cinematics are always gold. FFX cinematics. I'm not sure what that is. but I'm assuming it's a studio, probably the studio that did Guardians of the Galaxy, since you're watching Guardians of the Galaxy this weekend, or the last weekend. When you first messing around with rigs, it was Stormtrooper models you found from a group shooting fan-made Star Wars shorts. No breathing animations in an armor. Fair enough, right? Yeah. And you wanted to do your own model, which requires you to finish a model first. You still haven't figured anything animation related in Blender? Well, I'd be lying if I said I haven't done any animations in Blender, but it's been so long, and I don't do animations enough that I feel like I'm in a similar boat. A lot of refresher has to be done, for sure. Yeah, maybe I'll bring this a little further down. So let's go back to the constraint tab and bring this a little lower. Let's do like 0.06. Is that a little too much? Let's see. I don't know, I feel like maybe shape keys is the way to go. I don't want to give up just yet though, but let's go to Studio and Object. Yo, Frick Teller, So I assume that you're also a Blender user, right, Ripper? So what do you do in Blender? What do you do? Do you work on character stuff as well? Are you a fellow character artist? Oh, Final Fantasy. Oh, okay. Whoops. Just watched some of the Final Fantasy cinematics on Saturday, and they're so goated. But then again, the Final Fantasy cinematics are always gold. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a few. Yeah. I'm always amazed at how they tackle hair. They always seem to they're always able to pull off such luscious hair, right? You know what? Let's not be lazy. Let's create another corrective bone. Damn it. I really didn't want to, but let's do it. Okay. Let's rename this as 1. And let's make sure that the other side is named accordingly. 2. 1, 2. Okay, cool. Let's just make sure that one sec. Let's just make sure that they work. Let me just select the bone, the weight paint. If I were to do that, this is gonna... Okay, cool. It works. Yo, Nick, welcome to the stream. Welcome. You modify cars for Assetto Corsa. That's about it. Assetto Corsa. I'm not sure what that is. Let me see. Holy shit. You modify cars for Assetto Corsa? Oh, damn. Wow. But that's kind of on hold at the moment as your brain wants to make music instead. Ah, that's so real. Very real. Me in 2021 would relate. Real. Let's do that. Let's make sure. There we go. And we're gonna do the same thing, but just for the X location, right? Or the Y location. There we go. Let me just hide the corrective thing for now. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Weight paint 0.5. All right, cool. So I wanted to move out about I just set these as XYZ Euler, and I wanted to move out about that much. Okay. All right. So whenever, let me just one sec. Let me just select this bone and that bone. Control Shift C. And we're gonna do the transformation. There we go. Wait, wrong. Click the forearm bone and then the corrective bone. The last selected is where the constraints will be applied on to. And then we're gonna set this to local space, map from the rotation of the target, right? I believe I have it set it to 80 degrees. There we go. 80 degrees. So whenever this rotates to 80 degrees, I want this bone to move in its y-axis. So map from that to the location. I want the y-axis, right? So we're gonna take the values from Z applied on the y-axis by about whatever value I had earlier. So let's bring that to about 80 degrees. Why scaring you like that? My bad. Oh, okay. Right, let me just parent this bone to this bone. Okay. Nicely mirrored. There we go. Sorry for scaring you. Oh, that is a little much. Alright. Have a little bit of a problem. Let me just okay, never mind. Instead of parenting this, oh my god, there's so many constraints we're gonna have to work with. Okay, I'm going to copy the transform. So I'm gonna copy location. I just need the y-axis of its the local y-axis of this bone. So just y, and then probably only wanna copy like oh Oh. Oh, I want the target's local space to the owner's what? Oh, do we have to fix the roll for this? What if we do a track 2? No track 2. Child off? Oops. Oh, there it is. What if you do 50% of that? Ah, that works. That looks about right. There we go. All right. Sorry. Yo, Hamza, while we having corrective bones now. Damn, good luck. Thank you. Yeah, it is a very tedious process for sure, but definitely one that is necessary and worth it. All right. So I also want it to affect the X transform of this bone. So let's do that, right? We're gonna have to add another transformation. Let me just do that, and then I'll add another transformation constraint. I'll select this forearm and then the corrective bone, Control Shift C. Let's copy over the let's add, holy shit, transformation, the transformation constraint, and I want this to move in the X local axis. Is it that? Yeah, it's X. Okay. Then we're gonna wanna do local space, and again, we are taking the local Z rotation of the forearm. So let's do rotation and 80 degrees. And we're gonna map that to the X axis of this bone. Sorry, the X axis of this bone. Right. So that, and then we want to take the Z information from the map to over to this. And how much do we want to move it by? Let's see. Let's just bring this up first to 80 degrees. Sorry for the jump scare, guys. Alright, and then we're gonna want to move this out. How far out? Let's see. I think there's good. Yep, let's copy that to the max. There it is. Let's take a look. Alright, we could probably bring this out a little bit more. Or rather, should I should I say we could fix the weight paint of this bone a little bit. So let's maybe do like a 0.7 for this guy, or 0.8 for this guy. There it is. That's a little smoother. Let's do 0.3 or 0.2 for this little vertex down there, maybe 0.3. It's not hitting it. Damn it. Come on. Come on. Let me turn off subdiff. Ah, okay. No wonder. No fucking wonder. There we go. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Do you know the way? I do know the way. Don't forget you'll be adding a corrective smooth modifier, so don't be perfect when it comes to weights. Fair enough. Yeah. That is true. I just want to make sure that this is sort of like as evened out as it possibly can be. Just add that and this. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice value right there. Let's take that and put it down here. Nope, I'm lying. I'll just drag this around. Nope, not ideal. Alright, let's see. Let's turn on the corrective smooth. Oh, right. Is there a way to add 2? Let's see. 5. Oh, it is correcting everything else because this isn't a... Ooh, okay, I see what's going on. Wait, what? Oh, I'm dumb. Dumb as hell. Okay. L. There we go. 2. There we go. Or maybe I'll do another mask with the normal auto normalize turned off. We'll just smooth the shit out of this area. That might work. Then we'll play with the vector, right? Tianaki, gotta go sleep. Bye, Denji. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Thank you. You have a good sleep. Now let's do that. Tricep smooth corrective. And let's do .L. And what we'll do is we'll turn off... Where were you at? We'll just turn. I feel like this would probably not be necessary since we don't have any bones with this name on it. But I'll just turn this off for now. And then we'll duplicate. Yeah, we can mirror that later. Okay. Let's yeah, let's paint the areas that we want to smooth out, right? Yeah, that should be smooth enough for now. Oh, wait, what did I do that? Oh, that's nice. Okay, I think it did that by itself. I don't think I did this, but okay. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. It didn't normalize, right? I hope not. I sure hope not. I don't think it did, but anyway, that should be good enough, and then we'll go down here into corrective, smooth corrective. Let's see what that looks like. Why did that not work? Eh? Let me mess around with the weight paint. Ah, okay. Back up? That's actually not a bad point. Interesting. Okay, it's not working out the way I want it to, so let's delete them. Oh, okay, let's go back to the modifier and set this back to L. I don't hate this. I don't hate that at all. Let's give it a little test, shall we? Let's see what this looks like. That is not bad. Let me turn on subdivide. Subdiv. Final Fantasy, yes. Was that a delayed response from earlier? That hub music? What the heck? Bruh, what are you on? Oh, you mean like the little drum beat? My god. Oh, very delayed, couldn't type. Oh, okay. Final Fantasy, yes, okay, I see. It's hilarious. Is the stream delayed? I hope not. Okay. Okay, there we go. That is nice. 0.2. 0.3. Wait, I'll do like 0.4. Not perfect by any means. But I'm not mad about it. Pretty happy with how this is turning out. I could maybe go into this bone and reduce this. I'll do 0.9 maybe. 0.8. What? Is it going too far out? Okay, let's go back down and let's go back into the constraint and let's see. Now let's maybe push that back in a little. It might be going out a little too far. Let's do 0.01. Huh. Little piece of shit. Little piece of shit. Little problem child. Oh. Test? I didn't know you were hiding all this buffness. Yo, streamer chicken, welcome to the stream. Naki is buff as fuck. I wish. One day, this is body goals right here. Right? Oh, it's kind of leaked through there. That's not good. Let's clean that up. Damn. What bone is that? Forearm. Yeah, this one too. And have to go in here and turn on symmetrize and erase that little stinky little thing. Wait, no. I just realized that I didn't have auto normalize turned on. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Never mind. No biggie. We're all good. It's all good. Alright, it is all okay. We will be fine. Let's go back into tools and turn that shit back on. Holy shit. I cannot believe it. No wonder it wasn't acting the way I wanted it to. There we go. Aha. Holy crap. Okay, I'm just gonna do... Is there a way to make sure that these guys are normalized? Weight painting, am I right? The stream ain't delayed, but the messages on YouTube are? Oh, that sucks. I wonder why. But is the delay really bad? Because so far the stream health, it says that it's healthy, but I hope it's not too bad. I don't need protection, but thanks Naki. Yeah, you don't need protection, that is true. You're like a Viking. You protect me, Marshall. It's not that bad, it's okay. Okay, great. The delay gives suspense. There you go. There's an edit game for you guys. Can I normalize these guys? Okay. Ah, hell yeah. That is nice. No. Um, let me go back into this view. Can I shift select some bones? Okay, I don't need to select that one. Okay, let me just... Cosme Seed! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Wear protection kits? Oh my god. You too, Frikeller? I mean, but you are not wrong. Absolutely nobody. Welcome to the stream. Damn, what an algorithm pull. Hello. For anyone new here, by the way, it's been I haven't mentioned this today. We do go live every single day. Alright. So there is the schedule. There you go. And sometimes, I do take days offs, depending on, what I have on that day. So I typically keep you guys updated on the Discord. So feel free to join us over there as well. But okay, messages are delayed by 40 seconds? What? Wait, 40 seconds is pretty bad. What the heck? That is interesting. Could you try... Wait, is it the same for everyone else on YouTube? Can you guys just give it a little check? Okay, alright, right. I was trying to normalize these bones, right? Normalize. So let's select these guys. Is it that bad for everyone? Say something and I'll tell you? Okay. On 3, type A, okay? Just the letter A. 1, 2, 3. I don't think the delay is so bad on Twitch. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that is pretty quick. Okay. It is pretty delayed on YouTube. It is pretty delayed. But it's not 40 seconds delayed. Splits, you might have to refresh your stream, to be honest. Or, just press the right arrow keys. Right arrow key. 14 seconds? Okay. If you press the right arrow key and it skips forward, that means you were a little behind. Or you could just refresh the page. Dum dum do 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 do. La 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 la. Okay, let's. Okay, it should be normalized now. I hope so. I sure hope so. But let's just go back into weight paint. Alright, looks fine to me. Gorgids, the biggest of Naki, the gorgeous of Gorgids. How are you doing today? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, normalized, turned on. Okay, great. Alright, cool. Oh, how cute. No, you. Hey, by the way, I finished my render and it's on the Discord if you want to see it. Sure, I'll check it out later. Please remind me towards the end of the stream. I'll be sure to check all of your works out. If anyone want to share, your works, please drop it on the Discord. I'll check it out once I'm done with the agenda for today. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, it's a little lumpy down there, damn it. A little lumpy. You're lumpy. Or maybe I could, mess around with that. Will do, yeah. How is your AAA animation film going? AAA, huh? Triple. By triple, you mean multiplying 0, right? But how's it going? It's going okay. I am way behind time, but it's kind of expected because a lot of like first times here, so I would assume that things would only speed up once this once this is done, right? I hope so. Okay, let me just change the roll of this bone. Can I align it with this? Ah, okay. That worked. Let me just do that. And the same for this little guy. Okay, yeah, it mirrored the roll. Sweet. Very nice. Ah. Alright. I wish this area would be a little flatter, so let me go back in a weight paint and let me hide that bone. Let's go back down here and I'll have these 3 guys right there be of the same value. I'll try 0.7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Put post on Discord. Yes. Check ASAP. Your renders? Nah, can wait. Oh my god. No, Marshall, bad. I saw the food. Though I will show it on stream in a bit. Any insider information on the plot? Ooh. Insider information. Well, we did have a little insider the previous stream. That I can say. If you want, you could skip around the VOD in yesterday's stream on the, I do have the VOD on YouTube, so it's a little easier to scrub through, right? If you want. I don't want to, bring up any spoilers today, but spoilers were said in the previous VOD. That I will say. Okay, let me just bring that down. Alright, cool. Let's give it a little test. Okay, so from shortened triceps to lengthened. That is not bad at all. not bad at all. I could maybe rotate that, right? He almost said it. I'll keep it spoiler free for you know, and for any in case anyone here wants, or rather doesn't want any spoilers, right? For Teller, for instance. Okay, alright, maybe I could turn on the extrapolation. I don't know if that is necessary, but I'll just turn it on anyway. Let's see. I'll turn it on for this as well. Extrapolate basically just extends the value beyond its limit in the same in this exact same increment. So, you know, without the extrapolation, you know, the initial value is here, and then it's a straight graph, a linear graph. Then that's the max value right there, right? And then without extrapolation, the maximum value is pretty much capped out right there. And then when you turn on extrapolation, it basically carries on beyond your set value for the minimum and maximum. That right there, that is the extrapolation. So I'll just turn those on for now. See if it's necessary. It's a little much. Hell yeah. Ta-da! Corrective bone. Corrective bone done. I mean, I'll do the rest of the cleanup off stream, because the cleaning up part is pretty boring, right? But that's essentially how it's done. And all we gotta do now is to parent this accordingly. Just parent these guys to I'll parent them to the arm bone for now. The primary arm bone. So parent. Oh wait, no. We don't want to parent one of them. The one with the oh wait, no. We do still want to parent this to this guy. Keep offset. There we go. There we go. There it is. It's not perfect by any means, because you see, if I were to twist it this way, look at that bullshit, right? There's still a lot of fixing that needs to be done. But I'll do that off stream. The boring part, I'll leave it off stream. But it's essentially done. Oh, okay. Okay. There's gonna be a problem. Oh shit. I thought I was smart. Wait, you know what? Maybe I am. Maybe I'll just have it. Nope, not smart. Maybe smart? Okay, I wanted to parent the nope. Okay, never mind. One sec. Let me just undo those real quick. Yeah, something was bound to break. Okay, I need this to move out in the y-axis. Alright, let's remove the child off. And... oh no, I needed to... to go down the y-axis of this dude. So I basically have to copy the y-axis of this guy. So let's do that. Copy location. I will copy its local space. Please. Nope, why is it not? Okay, you know what? I'll just resort to the transformation bone. I think that's gonna clear things up a lot. Follow Y. Sorry guys. Okay, local space, local space. Okay, I want to map from its y-axis. So let's do... yeah, we'll just add a random value for now. Sorry, from its y. I'm dumb. What is the current value set? That, okay. Will you do IKFK toggle? Yes, I will, Chris. And hey, welcome to the stream. Oh, you were referring 77777? No. None of that today. Okay, so I want to copy that over. I want to follow. I want to bring it down. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the x-axis of that. So I'll put y over here. What? It's not even moving. Why is it moving so much? Oh, that. What? Oh. There we go. Okay. Here's the one I want it to go about. Let's extrapolate that. Let's see. There we go. And we could push this out even more. All right. How far have you gotten? How far? I'm still working on the second thing on the agenda list, which is to the corrective triceps bones. And I am pretty much like 90% done. I just had to switch a constraint. I just I didn't. Something was a little something messed up along the way, but we solved it, so it's all good. Okay, that looks about right. I'll do 50%. There we go. Oof, that is still wonky. Let me just do it like this instead. Extrapolating might be a little overkill. Or I could just raise this a little higher. Will be tuned. Thinking of screwing around in Blender today, maybe. Go ahead, do it. You were thinking something. What if your PC can't run the final product? Because that would be mad funny if that was the case. Yeah, that would be sad. But we should be fine. Plus, I plan to do everything. I plan to render everything out in Eevee. So we should be good. I hope so. But that would really suck, and I would have to... I guess that would be part of the challenge too, if I end up having to... You know, if things were to end up not working... if things were to end up not working out... Holy, that was not English. If things were to, you know, end up not working out, then I will have to find solutions, right? And that, I guess, will be part of the problem solving. That will be part of the video. I will have to find a solution regardless, you know. I gotta get it out somehow. Let's do 0.9. Alright. Now let's copy these guys over there. Alright. But before I do that, let me just do a little test. Alright, we're not gonna do it in this position because it's all messed up right now, alright? I'm gonna have to fix that off stream because it's you know, the boring part, but let's take a look at what we've got so far. Let's do texture. Alright. Hell yeah. It's not perfect by any means. Some corrective bones are required for the elbow area. Probably have to bring this little thingy out as well. Actually, let's do that right now. It's not a difficult fix. I could just do this. Or maybe another corrective bone is needed for that guy. Alright, I'll leave the boring stuff off stream, okay? But essentially this is how it's done, right? Alright, let's see. Ooh, I think... let's push this out a little bit more. Or I could reduce the smooth corrective. Yeah, that's a little much. kind of like it without the smooth corrective for this particular case. I might just leave it without, or maybe I'll just lessen it. Maybe 5 is enough. Or 1. Why rig take more time than sculpting? Well, the fact that I'm fairly new to rigging from scratch definitely plays a part too. So that isn't always true. That isn't always true. But for my case, it's because I'm worse at rigging than I am sculpting. Online render farm, exactly. Figured out that'd be your response. So responsible you are. I mean, I kind of have to. You know, if it doesn't work out, I'm kind of fucked. So, rigging is for the nerds niche. Hello, guys. That is the voice actress for the film. Right there. Not that she needs any introduction, but check Niche out, please. Check Niche out. She's a really fun, cozy streamer and a really great artist too. A fellow blenderer. X Mexiner will leave that out. We'll ignore that ever happened. But yeah, she's cool. She's pretty damn cool. Hi Niche. Again, this whole thing is boring, so need to hide the process. No need to hide the process. Would like to see it. Fair enough. I'm assuming if you guys are here to witness the boring parts to begin with, right? Rigging 1, me 0. I'm about there as well. Might check it out later. Listen, ZBrush had me by the balls, but not anymore. Exactly. You're free. You're free. Congrats. Freedom. Wasn't it crazy that Blender is a free open source software? Insane. How are you doing today, Niche, by the way? Are you streaming later? Please say yes. I need my post-stream company. You call people who use Blender, well, blenders. There you go. Hey, Buriesa, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm getting ready right now. I really didn't want to. No. Okay, good. I mean, I'm glad you're getting ready. Please go live later. Your body is wrecked. Oh, hell yeah. Those are the gains talking, Niche. You're doing something right. Foss for the win? What is Foss? Hey, Buriesa. Oh, free open source software. Oh, there you go. Okay, I just dissected it. I think that's what you meant. Blender saved me from Autodesk. I will be grateful to it all my life. For real. For real. These streams are where the sauce is at. Who was it that said this was boring? Well, I said it was boring, to be fair. It was me. Because, you know, it's the same shit over and over again. But, well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the boring steps of, you know, the character creation and whatnot. Lamau, so true. I didn't work out over the weekend. I was just outside touching grass. Same niche, you know. I said I was gonna hit pool that the next day on your stream the other time. I ended up touching grass all the way until I reached home at like 5 a.m. last night / this morning. My time zone. Yeah. But I did it today. I did it like a few hours ago. And tomorrow I'm gonna hit push. Enough rest days, right? We pulled together. Oh my god. You pulled twice. You pulled the other time, and I said I was gonna go pull, and I delayed it for so long that we ended up doing pull together again. I mean, you did pull again, and we ended up pulling together. Holy. What a Chad niche. What a damn Chad. I'm gonna have to catch up. Yes, okay. I'm glad I dissected it. And it opened fast doors. You were liberated in the light with open eyes, like my character, open arms. Oh, okay. Oh my god. True. I said it was boring and told Naki to see those tedious, boring tasks. Yeah, there you go. I'm glad you guys like the boring crap. Oh no, now I think I've made it worse. Okay, let's reverse the damage. La 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 la. Okay. It is slightly better, but there shouldn't be that little dip down there. Well, maybe there should, but not so much though. I think it has something to do with the extrapolation as well. Yeah, let's maybe reduce the Y value on the constraint of this bone. So Y. Nope. There we go. That guy, but a little less intense. What happened to the magic? Oh no. Yeah. Shit happens. There we go. That is slightly better, right? Though, the little shadowing area is kind of throwing it off, but again, it's fine. It's fine. I could go in and, you know, maybe switch up maybe create a second texture and then fade between the two, or something like that, with the Z rotation of this bone, but I won't be doing all that. It's overkill. These are, you know, the kind of details that I don't have to worry about. Or rather, should I say, don't have the time to worry about. Okay. All of the, you know, all of the random artifacts, like these little creases right here and right here. I'll fix them on my own off stream, but you know, good to document parts of the setup on stream. So all there's left to do is to transfer these constraints over there, right? So I will do copy. Alright, for anyone who is wondering, select the owner and then the target, and then go to select. Sorry, wait, what is it again? Oh, go to pose, constraints, copy constraints to selected bones. And then, yeah, it'll transfer over, then you just gotta change these guys up. So I'll do R instead of L, right, for the right side. And I'll have to probably... Yeah, and right now it's going up. That's... We don't want to shorten up a shortened position, a muscle that is already shortened out. We want to lengthen them out. So instead of it going up, we want it to go down. So the rotations are probably inverted. So let me just double check though. Yeah, it is inverted. Right there we have 78.9 degrees. Over here we have negative 78.9 degrees. So all we gotta do is to just change this to negative. Do we have to bring it up there? Wait. Yeah, that's it. Just change that. Wait, is that right? Just make sure that this is going... Yeah, okay. Going down into negative value. Okay, we're good. That's all we gotta change for this guy, and then for this other constraint, we want to do the same thing. Negative 80. Okay. It's all messed up. We gotta flip this over to negative 0.005. Yeah, that's right. Next stream will be bench lifting. Oh my god. It's so overwhelming to rig something so advanced. It can be pretty overwhelming. I can agree on that. I'm still a rigging scrub, and this is a lot to handle for me. But it's definitely doable, for sure. All right, and then one sec. Yeah, something's off for sure. Something is off. Let me just turn off the corrective smooth. There we go. Yeah, that guy. I don't think we flipped this dude just yet. So let's do that. Okay, if that is going down in the negative value, we just have to change this. There we go. Oh. I think we're set. I think everything has been successfully mirrored. Yay. Alright. Okay, let's take a look at the results. There we go. I think something's a little off. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, the weight paint of this area needs to be fixed. But essentially that's how you go about creating corrective bones. But we're not done correcting stuff just yet. We still have to fix the hip bones, so let's do that, right? GG. The cursor is Windows style. Oh yes, I am using a Windows PC. I am. Document, acting like an office worker over here. To be honest, I want to see him animate. That would be the highlight of your day. Oh, hell yeah. I will eventually animate. I will have to do a little animation test for this guy anyways. I will likely... I hope to be able to begin on the animation... Well, not the animation process, but the animation test sometime this month. I hope. Just a goal, right? But no promises, because it really depends on how fast I'm able to pick up on the rigging course, especially the facial rigging. Holy shit, that in itself is like a topic in itself, right? Facial rigging. But let's not think about that for now. That's for future me to worry about. Alright, okay, cool. Now all there's left to do for the biceps and triceps is to add the corrective smooth stuff, right? So let's just add another corrective smooth. And we'll do triceps R, triceps. On Windows 11, is it really breaking? I'm not able to update to the latest version of Windows. I don't know why. It's been a problem, but I ended up, just giving up on that. But so far so good, right? Ever since that whole PC constantly crashing issues, I've since resolved a lot of the crashing issues, thankfully. So far my PC has been behaving, so yeah, I hope to keep it that way. Alright. Corrective smooth. Added. Done. That's good enough for now. It's not perfect. Again, a lot of the imperfections will be addressed off stream, because I think I'd rather just, lock in and fix those issues, right? And just set up the simple stuff on stream. Yo, Carpe Diem. Hello, hello. The face should get its own day counter, for real. Honestly, not a bad idea, because yeah, I think that'll be a challenge in itself. Okay, before I move on to the third thing on the agenda list, let's take a look at Discord. Holy crap. Look at that. Damn you, Marshall. Damn you, Marshall. I am hungry right now. So screw you very much. Bread. 3D art. Let's see. Oh! Ginger, you're done with the render. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yo, Ginger. Bruh, that is so good. Oh shit, I'm literally... Oh my god. I'm dumb. I just realized what I did, guys. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, screw you, Marshall. Very, very much. Looks very delicious. So screw you double time. And let's take a look at what Ginger did. Ginger's root. Bruh. Very nice foliage. Very nice, wind effects. Nice little comp you have going on here. Very realistic. What is this? Baguette Farsi? I have no idea. But I know it's a baguette that belongs in my mouth. Okay, pause. You got what I'm saying though. But this is fire, Gingers. This is really good. This is really, really good. I'll just share it in the chat once more. There we go. Thanks for sharing, that is sick. GG's, yeah, GG's Ginger. Really, really good. Okay, next. The hip corrective bones. Hell yeah. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. First I'm gonna have to analyze where all of the weight paints are, where they have been distributed. So let's go into weight paint. Okay. So some of it is in the spine, some of it is on the hip bone. So let's let's create a hip bone right there, right? So let's do cursor to select it, and then we'll go back into the rig in edit mode and hit Shift A. Right about there. Think that's good enough. Yep. I thought you said the food was a render? Oh, no. But on this channel, it might as well have been. Okay. One sec. There we go. Okay. Let's call this Corrective Hip dot L. Good enough. And then we'll do symmetrize. Sweet. And then we're gonna have to add the empty group, so parent with empty groups, and they should be created down there. There we go, right? Let's move that there. Actually, we could move these guys down a little right there. The problem area is right there, right? Sorry, I forgot to turn on the reverb. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway. Right there. Okay. Cool. Let's go into weight paint. Make sure that auto normalize is turned on. There we go. Hell yeah. Let's start with the 0.1. Who is going to join the Punisher challenge next month? Ooh, not me for sure, but that is exciting. Anyone here? I know Grass Scott is taking part in it. Who here is? Just a show of hands. I didn't know he still did those. I remember them from COVID. Yeah, he still does. He does them every year. I think twice a year. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, it's a pretty frequent challenge. Oops. Sorry, a pretty frequent event. You might? Oh, hell yeah. Let us know how that goes. Are you painting it after moving down to check? Painting it after moving down to check. Well, I'm basically just putting it in like, you know, whatever this position is. And then just transferring some of the weights over from, you know, some of these other bones to the hip bone. Right. So once I'm done, well, if I paint them correctly, I don't think I'm gonna need to move this bone by a lot. But yeah, I could have it so that whenever this rotates in its local z-axis, this bone right there, I could have this move out in the local x-axis. That is if it's needed though. I feel like we might not need to do that. Okay, let me just bring that all the way out here. Right there. Okay. Alright, cool. Now I could up this to 200. Augie, are those hip fix bones? Yes, these are hip fix bones indeed. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing the Enigma made by Folio. Last one was amazing. If I have some free time and no paid work, I will, I think. Ooh, okay. This time I want to try and see if I can solve the Enigma by myself. The Enigma. Let's see, what is this? I have no idea what this is. By Folio. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the Punisher challenge. Ah, okay. That would be interesting. Considering that, you know, you're a Houdini guy, that would that'd be fun to see what you cook. How you doing? I'm doing not too bad at all. I'm doing good. I just came back from the gym, you know, right before the stream I went to the gym. feel good. And yeah. I can't complain. Folio is his mod. Oh, okay. The last time I participated, it was my first time playing with Smoke Sim. I was so happy. Let's go. Naki, how did you ever begin to sculpt in pose? Like rigging and shape keys workflow, really not for me. How did you ever... how does one sculpt without symmetry? Begin to sculpt in... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. How does one even begin to sculpt in pose? I see. Honestly, not sculpting, or rather should I say sculpting in a pose, I feel like it's a little bit more, I don't know, it feels more liberating, right? You don't have to care too much about whether both arms are exactly the same length. In fact, if you were to look at all of my sculpts that were sculpted in pose, and you were to lengthen their arms out, straighten them out, right? I got caught in my chair. Those arms will likely not be of equal lengths. I'm pretty confident about that. I guess, when it comes to blocking out, I guess that is where you might want to care more about the proportions. Yeah, and I typically block out the arms and the limbs basically all separately, right? Before merging them together. So that helps for sure, yeah. I could never, my brain would die. You'd be surprised though. You'd be surprised. Maybe one day when you're in the right state of mind, give it a shot. You'd be surprised. You can try setting the weight to 1 or 0 and then adjusting the strength. May not get the result you want, so you can keep doing it the way you are right now. I guess traditional... Oh, okay, yeah. No, yeah, I kind of like going about it this way because if I were to set it to 1, it'll distort way too much, right? You see? I think I'd rather have it be a little more gradual. Okay, I don't want to do... like his legs won't go beyond this point. So let's not think about going beyond this point. Maybe I should. Like maybe about there, yeah. I'll do 0.3 now. Just earlier I think we're on 0.2. No, we're on 0.3. Okay, let's do 0.4. Here we go. .3 for these guys, 0.4 for this. Okay, cool. can adjust the strength to. Oh, right here, right? No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I could like kept this at 1 and then have the strength a little, you know, maybe like 0.3 and slowly build them up like this. That is true. I guess this is being a little overly cautious, overly OCD-ish. Yeah, I'll do that in a bit. That makes sense. But we'll just lay out these values for now. SN Nuts, yo, welcome to the stream. Soft or paint off hard. Yeah. Well, I guess it's all up to taste. I'm doing it a little bit like the Pierrick Picard method. He seems very like methodical with the values he chooses. I mean, he does play with strength too. So that I mean that will definitely. I'll do it eventually. It's fine. I'm happy the way it is right now. And I'll you know I could then smooth things out eventually, right? Like that, using the smooth. I don't think there's one way to go about it. It wouldn't add up on each stroke. Yeah, it could be a little lumpy. I feel like, you know, if you were to instead of having it cap and, you know, slowly add it up, I feel like you would have to do a little bit of guesswork. You know, personally, I like the I like setting the cap so I don't have to worry about, you know, the lumpiness. I like the values hard set to you know, a step. I'm just saying because I learned so much from you. Don't mean to be. Oh no, don't worry about it. Yeah, no, it's fair though. Whatever you say, there's again like like I said, there's no one way to go about it. Your method is definitely valid. Definitely is. Just like to set caps so that I don't have to worry about the, you know, the lumpiness. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing a little bit of that too. Like, it doesn't have to be exactly 0.3, 0.4, you know. Yeah, I do like going about. I do like setting caps. Just a personal preference. Maybe that could be 0.7. And then this could be 0.2. Alright. Wow, without even the transform, it's already a lot better. I may not even have to bring that out, to be honest. Yo, Gingers on the Twitch. Can make you get lost. Yeah, exactly. It's a little less precise. But I also do, like once I'm done with like laying out all of the values, anything that is still lumpy, I tend to just go in and just hit shift and then smooth things out, right? So that's when the inconsistent values can then come in. Do I want this bone to rotate along with this bone? That could work. Let's add the constraint right now. It's not doesn't hurt to do so. So let's do copy rotation. Let me just set that to XYZ Euler, and I only want the X axis. So let's do that. Local. Right? Is that the right option? Yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. Is that necessary? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe just a little. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it's not even needed. All right. Not too bad. Let's just keep at this. I think we're definitely going in right track. So let's just keep at it. White paint. There we go. 0.5. Okay, I'm ignoring the pockets for now. I'm really just observing trying to observe the actual hip bone itself. I might have to push that out. Nah. 0.5. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Yo, deactivated yummers. Yay. You've twisted my yay there. Your blender kind of homeless? No fruits, Dave? Damn. Oh, bye, Marshall. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching this stream. Appreciate it, as per usual. You have a good one. But not too good. That's for sharing the food. Okay. I think I could lessen that a little. Oops. Alright, let's maybe do... This was what, 0.7? Okay, let's do 0.8. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. He's so locked in. I know, my bad. Holy, okay. It's not so bad. Let's do 0.4. I don't really know how the legs should even look like at that angle. Should check more references. Yeah, it's really crucial that you have them on. That is true. You could look for gymnasts. Is that what they're called? Gymnasts, right? Oh, gymnasts. Yeah. Check out gymnasts. I have on one of the women gymnastics, the Olympian, I forgot her name, from America. And I also have what's his name? Jean-Claude Van Damme. I also have him on my reference board of him doing the splits. You can see like the meat kind of compiling on the hip bone, on the the tensor fasciae latae, or the gluteus medius, you know that region, the hip region, the muscly parts of the hips. You don't really need to know the anatomy, just gotta look at references and kind of see how they sort of like stack on top of each other, you know. You can never go wrong with some references. Sounds like a wizard spell. I cast Gluteus Medius. True. Literally any anatomy terms, right? They're also lengthy. There we go. That's so much better. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I might add some weights to the pockets as well. just so that they stay a little bit more in place. So maybe like 0.3. Oh, they're already at 0.3. 0.4. 0.5. Yeah, 0.5 is good. Okay, let's do 0.5, and then we'll gradually, like quote unquote, smooth them out. Let's do 0.4 for these guys. 0.3 for these guys. Yeah, that's about right. And we'll do 0.1 for that nice little crease. There we go. Let's see if it's necessary to even have to move this out. It could be nice though to move this out a little. How do we cake correction bones? Cake? You mean to add like to add a cakeify bone? Is that what you're saying? You want a cakeify bone? Hopefully this doesn't distract you too much, but have you ever watched Smiling Friends? No, I have not. Smiling Friend. Nope. Smiling Friends. Cute art style though. Very cute. Alright, oh, it's already 6:34 a.m. Okay. I do have to end soon. Okay, let's do 0.4. No. Why is that all the way over there? Okay. Why is the show any good? All right, so I think I do want to add a little bit of movement for this so that it kind of stays in place, right? I don't know if the way to go is to just set this to 1 so that it doesn't move at all, right? That way it stays in place, but maybe yeah, maybe I'll do I'll do a little transformation constraint. So I'll do transformation. I'll copy this bone again. So I just want the Z, right? So from 0 to negative, let's do negative 55, and then we'll extrapolate the rest. An SFW? Oh, you posted something? Let's see. Probably not safe for stream, huh? Well, let me just see anyway. Ah, okay, okay. Ooh, looking good, Augie. What's left for you to rig? Ooh, okay. What's left for me to rig? I do have to rig the hair. I do have to add a few, I have to work on smoothing some of the correction bones and some of the weight paint. I have to, iron things out. I have to... Oh, work on the FKIK switch toggle thingy. And then... and then... facial rigging. That in itself is like a whole chapter, right? That's like a chapter in itself. Anyway, let's see. How far do I want this to go out? Let's do 0.01. Is that too much? Yeah, a bit much. Let's do 0.007. And then you could tweak things from there. Okay, let's pick the thigh bone. And I want to map from its y-axis. I believe I set it to 55, right? Is it negative 55? Yeah, negative 55. Negative 55. And I want it to affect the x-axis, so source x. And I want to take the z from here. I'll add that there. There we go. Did that work? No, it went the other way. There we go. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that is nice. It's pretty much staying in place. And then we could extrapolate this. Okay. Let's set that to 55. Oh wait, yeah, I could just do that. And each character, yes, Briessa. We gotta do this for every single character. But for the facial rigging, we only have to do it for 4 characters out of the 6. So we are a little not as bad, but it's still oh, thank you. Yeah, we gotta do it 5 more times after this. Yeah, exactly. But without the facial rigging. I just remembered Rat Lord. She disappeared. Oh yeah, Rat Lord. Oh! Uni Toony, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Overwatch 2. How is the game? Wonder what she's doing. Rat Lord, I have no idea exactly what she's been up to, but she did say that she might be returning soon. Good news, I guess, for the rodents. The Succubi have come for the new praise to stick for the night. Yo, Shiny, welcome to the stream. Uni, Overwatch was the end. Did some art before. Thought your 3D art is so cool. Thank you, Uni. Uni Toony. I hope I said it right. Thank you. I hope you had a fun game. But do you want to share something that you did today? Yo, Bloots, randomly scrolling Twitch and finding your stream. Thanks for the Tiny Eyes add-on. Saved you a lot of work. Yeah, no worries. I'm glad it helped you out. Welcome to the stream, Bloots. Welcome. And welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much again for the raid, Uni. Toony. I'll call you Toony if that's fine. And we're about to end the stream, unfortunately. But yeah, appreciate the raid. And if you wanna raid on, if you have to raid and run, feel free to do that. If you wanna share something that you did today, also feel free to do that. And for the raiders, we're working on rigging right now, and this character is for an animation short film that I'm currently working on called Red Feathers. Feel free to check out this video that is it's about to appear in chat. There we go. That link. It leads to a video of me explaining basically the premise of the short film. Thank you for the follow, Bloots. Thank you. Raider's gonna rate another streamer, right? I can show something. I haven't finished my art shamefully. It's all good. It's all good. Whips are definitely welcome. We are a cozy bunch right now, so no need to feel any pressure. let's reduce that amount. There we go. Yeah, let's reduce that to about 0.5. There we go. Discord, there you go. I don't know if this will work, but we did this on stream. Let's see. Let's see. Oh shit. That is so cool. Yo. Check this out, guys. Hell yeah. Yo, this is really sick. It's a really good progress. Thank you for sharing. I really like the I like the color scheme you have going on. Big fan of that. Very, very. Is this for a commission? What is this for? Is this a personal project? Me like yummers. Let me just share it on YouTube as well. There you guys go. If any people on any one of you on YouTube want to check this out, there you go. Thank you. I'm so impressed with the rigging you're doing. Thank you. Appreciate that. And again, thank you for sharing your art. It's looking really, really good. And yeah, let me just show you guys the full character real quick. It's still really, it's a little janky right now, but I mean, in terms of the rigging, the texture painting and all the other crap are pretty much done, but so far this is what we've got. There we go. Very, very happy with how things are turning out. Here's the little, there we go. Hand. Fingers are done as well. And we have the option to toggle between both gloves and no gloves, and they both you know, they both function. Ta-da! Just do all of that, and we worked on some corrective bone stuff today, meaning, initially the biceps, they get in the way. So before any corrective stuff, this is what it looked like. They would just kind of eat into the skin, the mesh. And this is with the corrective bone setup. I feel like I may have turned it up a little too high. I would like for the biceps to kind of eat into this a little bit more, but you can see that the triceps are also lengthening as I rotate the arm. And I have a lot of work to do, a lot of cleaning up to do, but there we go. It's a personal project between commissions. Nice, okay. Hell yeah. Personal projects are so important. It's so clean. I love chibi characters. Let's go. By the way, how do you ooh, if you can cool character, thank you. Minecraft music, indeed. W rig so far, thank you. Deactivated. This is so cool. I went to school for game art. Oh shit. And I know how insanely difficult 3D art is. Damn. Game school. School for game art. Okay. Sick. I went to a visual effects school. Well, 2 different VFX schools for a total of 5 years. So we did tackle a little bit of 3D over there. It definitely did help me with my hard surface modeling skills. We worked in Maya, but a lot of these character stuff, with the help of the Red Academy YouTube, right? Thank you for the follow, Toonie. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to call it a stream, but before I end the stream, let me just show you guys the before and after. Actually, we can kind of see it here. Wait, never mind. I'm lying. Wait, no. Okay, wait. Let me just open up another blend file so it's a little clearer. Oh, cool. We were talking about the Discord attached image. Whoops. Sorry. A little self-insert right there. But yeah, cool character, right? Okay. Here, let me just pull this up. Before I end the stream, let's briefly go through what we did. I'm gonna remove all of that stuff. Actually, let's turn on the subdiv so we can see what's going on. So yeah, this is without the hip corrective bones. Alright, I'm gonna turn that on. There we go. You can see how... Oh, I'm dumb. There it is. You can see how that, you know, this area sort of eats into the hips. Not ideal, right? And now, we have this. Look at that. Now the hips are hipsing. They exist. The hips exist. I do have to copy over the constraint, because right now this is, you know, it's moving out a little. This isn't, because we don't have any constraints going on there. But just look at that, right? So much better as opposed to this right there. This. Right? Look at that. Yucky, yucky. Me no likey. And this. Yummy, yummy. Me likey. Let me just go in. There it is. The hips exist. And then before we had GG. 25? You still have to be live for 25 minutes? Bruh. Bruh. What did I do to you? Okay, let me just parent that to that. Okay, so before we had this. Okay. You can see how the triceps and biceps are not moving. The triceps and the biceps, they're stationary, and you can see that it kind of eats into that. And the triceps, the triceps don't lengthen as we bend the arm. Not ideal, but now it's not perfect by any means, but they do move. It's not perfect. I gotta fix those areas, but like I said, I'll fix them off stream. It's the boring part of rigging. Yeah, the boring part of setting up the corrective bones. But look at that. They move. And is that it on the list? Fix arm joint positions. Right. Okay, yeah. The first thing that we did was this. You can see as I rotate the forearm, it's not perfect. Probably will add some corrective bones to fix the volume of this, but you can see that it's very even as compared to this. Right? Look at that. Look at how much it droops down and how much it the opposite of droop. How much it pushes upwards. It droops down and it pushes way too high. Pushes up way too high. And yeah, we've addressed that. And yeah, that's the end of today's agenda. Do some offline mining. Oh my god. Yummers squared. The old one's dislocated. Exactly. So yeah, I'm very happy with the progress. I will call it a stream. patch the infinite muscle glitch. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'll be doing a lot of correcting off stream. But let's see, do I have any fun poses to do today? We'll do this. Let's take off his shirt. Let's take them off. That's a little bit of a prayer pose. Yeah. Something like that. I'll fix this off stream. There you go. Burp raw, hell yeah. 2 out of 10? Oh no. Was it the reverb? Fuck. Okay. There we go. There's my appreciation. Thanks, guys. Thank you for watching today's stream. Again, I'll be live tomorrow at these timings. Okay. I go live every single day for the new people here. Yeah, I kind of want to be lurking today. Do I raid? I'll take it chill. I do have to watch the course, so I may have to lurk today. But go see it on the Discord. Wait, what? Your render? Oh wait, we showed it. We showed it already. By the way, we showed your render in case you weren't here. But let me just pull it up anyway. Really cool. Really cool results, by the way. Ginger. I'll pull it up again because it's just that good. Look at that. This is sick. I did, yeah, I did. But hey, we all can appreciate anything good twice, right? There you guys go. I'll just drop it in chat. Peak. Indeed. Really good. Really good. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all as per usual. Alright. I'll be live again tomorrow. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And there you go. Link. There it is. Alright. Thank you. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at the same time. Alright. Bye-bye.